Okay, students, today we are going to start with the topics for this week. This is the book number 12, unit 48, and I am the teacher John. Now, the topics for this week are what did he say? In that case, we are going to check the indirect speech and some commands, was were born, and two word verbs. Okay, now we're going to start with the direct speech and indirect speech. The direct speech, we have an example. I am in love of you. I am in love of you. Imagine that in this room I am with a girl and I say, I am in love of you. But in the another side of the door, there's a girl, another girl, and she said, oh, he said that he was in love of her. That is the indirect speech. In this case, I am in love of you. Now, imagine that Sofia says, I am in love of you, Juanito. And I am in that room, okay? And in the another side of the door, there's another girl, another boy that say, oh, she said that she was in love of him. In that case, all the time you have to check and to know that the second sentence is for another person, for a third person in a conversation, but in that case the third person doesn't start with the conversation, just was in that moment. Okay, well, that is those are the examples, and we have to check the structures. It's so important that when you start the first sentence in present simple, the second has to be in past simple. For example, my example was, I am in love of you. That is in present simple. And in direct speech, she said that she was in love of him. That is the second sentence, but the second sentence, check that is in simple past. The first has to be in present simple, and the second has to be in simple past simple, okay? Now, in the next example, we have to check that they start with the present continuous, but the second sentence has to be in past continuous. For example, I am running in the park. I am running in the park. That is my first sentence in present simple, in present continuous. But imagine that another person listens and says, oh, he said that he was running in the park. I am running in the park. He said that he was running in the park. Present continuous, past continuous. The next sentence has to be in past simple, and the second has to be in past perfect. For example, yesterday I drank a lot of alcohol. Yesterday I drank a lot of alcohol. Pay attention. The second sentence has to be in past perfect. The day before today, I had drunk a lot of alcohol. Okay, the first. Yesterday I drank a lot of alcohol. In the second could be, he said that he had drunk a lot of alcohol the day before today. Pay attention, but because when you use the reported speech, all the time you have to use some commands. The day before today is yesterday, but when you use the reported speech, you never use yesterday. You use the day before today. Okay? Now, the next example has to be in present perfect, and the second has to be in past perfect. For example, could be, I have bought my new car. I have bought a new car. That is the sentence in present perfect. And the second, he said he had bought a new car. Very nice. And now with can and could. I can drive. I can drive. PP. Okay, I can drive a car. I can drive a car. And another person arrives and says, she said that she could drive a car. The first sentence, I can drive a car, and the second, she said that she could drive a car. Imagine that can is the auxiliary is in present and could is in past. It's so easy for you. Now in a negative way, can't and couldn't. I can't cook. I can't cook. That is my first sentence. And the second, he said that he couldn't drive, that he couldn't cook. Okay, the first, I can't cook. He said that he couldn't cook. Very nice. This is the reported speech. Pay attention, because the practice for today is that you have to use the reported speech for each way, and you have to write 2 examples for each structure. You have to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 examples using the report speech. Please. Now, was and were born. In that case, when you love something or when you love to do an activity, you say, I was born to do it. For example, I am a teacher and I love it. I love it, and I say, I was born to do this. I was born to give classes. That is something that you love. And we have some examples that we can use with was born or were born. The first says, I was born to love you. Imagine that you are really, really in love, and you say, I was born to love you. Please don't leave me. I don't know. Okay? Then the next sentence, I was born this way. When imagine that some people says that you are so strange, or maybe that you are ugly, and you say, "What happened? I am handsome," or you say, "I am beautiful," and I was born this way. Yeah, I born this way, and I love my body. I love my face. I love all about me. Yeah, really, love yourself. Okay, the next sentence. You were born to be happy. Imagine that your best friend or your sister is crying, and you arrive and you say, "What happened, honey? Relax. You were born to be happy." Okay, that is another sentence that can help you. Okay, we were born to be teachers. Oh, in that case, if you love to give classes, if you love to be in front of some students or to teach, you can, well, imagine that you are studying. And I don't know, that is a sentence that you can use. We were born to be teachers, or we were born to be doctors, or we were born to be together, maybe with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend. The next is she was born to live traveling. Wow, she was born to live traveling. Maybe she traveled above job, and everybody says, "Oh, she was born to live traveling." Very nice. And finally, he was born to do it. Imagine that a person do an activity without energy, and I don't know, is for example when you practice an sport but you do it very well, and the people say, "Wow, he or she was born to do it." Or maybe your job, maybe when you're working, the people look at you and say, "Oh, that girl or that boy was born to do it," because you have that passion. Okay, please, the next activity is that you have to realize a situation for each sentence with was or were born. Okay? You have to create a situation. For example, I explained you that if you do very well an activity, you use the sentence he was born to do it. And I am trying to explain you. Right now, you have to try to explain me the reason that you use each sentence, okay? Okay, students, now finally we have to use the two-word verbs. The two-word verbs. Okay, we are going to use it. But first repeat, add up, break down, call for, come back, get on, run away. Okay, I say do over. Okay, now add up. In that case, refers to make sense. For example, when you say, "Oh, and she was grading the window." Pay attention, listen, okay? Okay, I don't know. Student, please give me an example. "Oh, yes, teacher. He was grading the window." And I say, "What?" "Yes, teacher. He was grading the window." Okay, but Okay, think better your example, student. No, teacher, yes. No. Add up your example. Makes sense. In that case, makes sense is like think again. Think again, please. That the thing that you are saying is incorrect. Please, make sense. Please add up your sentence. It's like to say in Spanish, tomar coherencia o tomar sentido. When something is wrong, you say makes sense, please. Okay, think that are you saying, okay? Ordena tus ideas. Okay, the second is breakdown. Breakdown is to stop working properly. In that case, imagine that you realized an excellent job, but imagine that the last week you finish your relationship, and since the last week your job is not good, and you stop working properly, and the people say, oh, he or she breaks down because do a bad job. Okay, breakdown is like to say do a bad job, stop working properly, stop working well. Okay, the next called for is like to require, as in a recipe. For example, okay, students, for tomorrow we have to do a project about science, and now I call for water, I call for flour, and I call for ice cream, because it's like an experiment using those elements. Okay, or call for I call for your resume and all your documents. Okay, that is something that you require. Call for. Okay, the number 4, come back. Imagine that you or I am talking by cell phone with my family, and I say, oh, please, imagine that I am in Australia, alright? In Australia. In Ireland. And my mother says, please, son, come back. And I say, no, mother, I don't want to return again. Yes, son, please come back. We miss you. I know, mother, but I need to stay here. Okay, the next do-over. Do-over is like to repeat, but in that case it's for actions. For example, with your examples, okay? Okay, students, pass me your examples, please. Oh, no. Carla, what happened? Patty, what happened? Azalia, Stephanie, do over it again. Do over it again. Those examples are bad. Do over it again, please. Imagine, okay? Okay, the next is get on. Repeat get on. Okay, get on is like to put on clothes. Okay, imagine that I have a new jacket and I say, this is a gift for you. Get on. And you say, really? Oh, yeah, I will get on. Very nice. And finally, run away. Run away is like to escape. Okay, imagine that the killer clown is in my house. And right now, I need to run away. I need to, to try to run fast. And I need to, to try to escape. Okay? But I say, oh, I know. Imagine that in the school. And we are in the school and enter the killer clown. And I say, no, okay, students, we need to escape. We need to run away. Very nice. Those are the topics for this week. Now you have to create a sentence using those two-word verbs. If you have questions, remember that you can send me a message or that you can call me. And for the report speech, I send you a video and an audio by WhatsApp. But pay attention. The first is that you have to listen the audio. Just listen. And then try to create 3 direct speech and 3 indirect speech for each sentence of direct speech. Okay? 3 sentences using the report speech. Okay? When you finish, look at the video. It's the same audio and the video, but it's important that you listen before and try to do this activity. And then you watch the audio, okay? You watch the video, sorry. Okay, students, those are the activities for today. If you have questions, I'm there in the other side of the cell phone. And see you. Have an excellent day. I wait for your jobs.
I want you to tell me everything. Please, give me all the details.
Well, your boss is not single.
I can believe it.
He has a family and 3 children. Are you surprised?
What do you think?
Well, I thought you knew. I want to tell you something about Amanda.
Tell me. I'm all ears.
It's about our boss. She asked me to give her all the details.
Go on.
Well, I told her that the boss was not single and that he had a family.
And
I asked her if she was surprised.
what is the connection with the meeting?
There is no connection. I think she is in love with the boss.
Don't be silly.
I need to tell you something. You won't like it.
What is it, Amanda?
I asked Alfred to tell me everything about George.
Great. He is so cute.
Well, he told me the boss was not single.
Excuse me.
He said the boss had a family and 3 children.
I can't believe it. He just invited me to have dinner in an Italian restaurant.
If I were you, I wouldn't accept that invitation.